We're gathered live for Monday Night Raw. This is your poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer, and we are playing WWE 2K25,000. And so let's get going with Monday Night Raw. Now, in the past, I have played with the roster a little bit and tried to make it more to my liking. I'm going to try to not do that this time. I have created the universe, don't get me wrong, and I've put in a unique roster and things like that. So we have the main roster from the game, just so you understand, and then the people I've downloaded and put in the game as well. And I decided the initial champions, although of course they fight to defend their championships and people try to take the championships from them.
WWE Universe, take a look at what true dominance looks like.
Yeah, take a look at a cocky, sleazy, underhanded faction that the Judgment Day has become.
And Judgment Day wants to decimate the competition by any means necessary.
So this time I'm letting...
Contest is a triple threat tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 370 pounds, Fiin Balor and J.D. McDonough, the Judgment Day.
I think I'm Fiin Balor in this match. It didn't have the names up when I
Always in
selected.
full force when the Judgment Day is around. It's never quite a fair fight.
Strength in numbers. It's not Judgment Day's fault the competition isn't as prepared for battle.
It's hard to be prepared to be jumped from behind or blindsided during a match.
Unless you're always prepared, like the Judgment Day.
Oh, and I forgot the X button on this Xbox controller has been sticking, and I'm too cheap to replace it. So I'm hoping it'll work itself out, which probably rarely works itself out. So anyway, I'm letting the AI of the game choose the actual matches.
The team that has long proclaimed to run Monday
Even
Night
though
Raw
I set up
WWE.
the universe,
Well, the
and I
Judgment Day
set
is
up,
more than just a team. They're a unit, a family.
I set up
That'll stab you in the back if they think you've
rosters
outgrown them or if you've gotten too big to
and the
control.
program.
Well, sometimes you got to get rid of your
But
toxic
now,
family
for
members.
the next few shows, at least, as an experiment, I'm going to let them pick what matches there are and who are in the matches, including championship.
Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever.
They're World Tag Team Champions.
At a combined weight of 552 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Erik, the War Raiders.
So, like, if I know,
Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
if I'd known they were the champions,
Completely
and if
focused
I
on
was setting the
waging
matches,
war.
I would have made them put those belts up in this match. Even though it's just on Raw, all those people in the seats paid good money to be there. So we got to give them the best matches we possibly can. And I believe champions
Two
should
terrifying
constantly be
and
putting up
powerful individuals.
their belts. A champion should prove themselves to be a champion night in and night out. Avowed, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76, Civilization 4, 5, 6,
The Bruiserweight.
Morrowind.
New Catch Republic from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 200.
The Elder Scrolls Online.
A Bruiserweight.
I'm going to go back to Starfield soon.
Very rarely will you find a superstar who derives as much pleasure from hurting their opponent as
And
Pete
Skyrim.
Dunne does.
I haven't given up on Skyrim. In fact, I put a little Skyrim in my coffee every morning. Get a haircut.
We are only seconds away from fists starting to fly.
Yeah, and fingers starting to snap.
His mouth is black on the inside. He has black mouth disease, which we first diagnosed in the game, The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered.
Tag team tornado match underway. Multiple teams facing off, but there will only be one winner.
Everyone competing at once. You really need to know the status of
If
your
it's
partner
tag
and
team, would
every
there be
opponent
two
in this
winners?
match.
Crushing double stomp.
And a quick pin attempt. And meanwhile, Fiin Balor.
DDT. Talk about devastation.
Given the no disqual with the cover, he's going for it.
He's able to end the pin count there. From behind.
Springboard! Springboard clothesline!
Wow, knocked down the ref too.
Shining Wizard.
Going for an early pin.
And our officials unable to get there and count this pin.
That's too early for that.
Looks like they hurt the.
I think Rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
I'm focused after that blow.
Balor really sent a
I'll learn
message
to
there.
talk
Here
something.
we have a pin attempt. But now we see Balor raising the arm before one.
At this point of the match, I'm not surprised.
It wasn't Balor. that was
Disrespecting
being
their
beat,
opponent in the corner. On the
Get that
throat in the
straight.
corner.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Calculating the next move here.
Drop kick right on the...
He's got him down to the pin here. No, he kicks out.
Still no end in sight here.
I have no idea who my tag team partner is.
And Fiin Balor connected nicely there.
Rocked his opponent.
Got a leg takedown.
Crushing double stomp.
That's one of the problems with these tag team
Pin
matches.
attempt broken up. And looking at Ivar.
Oof, that can knock you out.
Ivar with a spin kick of doom.
I sometimes don't know.
Counters to gain the advantage. He goes for the cover. He puts an end to the pin there.
The modern wrestlers, as well as I know
German suplex.
some of the ones from the 70s and 80s that I had.
Oh, weakening the leg here.
Definitely an unorthodox way to disorient the competition.
Obviously, I know the tag teams that I created for this universe.
Here we go. Here's the pin.
But a lot of the ones that
Stopping the ref's count just in
exist now,
time.
There it is. He could end it here.
Back to Fiin
yeah,
Balor.
I don't
Keeps
know
his team
them.
in this one.
And one of the problems
Finn able to get
with this game, and really I don't find much of this game. Remember that. But one of the problems with the game is when you go to the matchup screen to decide
Using the full to the
wrestle match,
advantage.
it doesn't have show the name.
fair fight, huh?
And a shoulder in the air.
He's still in
So
this.
when it's a tag team, for instance, it's really easy.
Kidneys from behind.
Oh, look at the start of
You
this.
don't know everybody by look.
Submission.
How much longer can he endure the
Very easy to
submission?
forget
Abdominal
who your tag team
stretch.
partner is.
That's the way to get out of it.
So I can't cooperate with my tag team partner
Got
right
him in the
now,
corner now.
for instance, because I don't know who the man is.
Down.
this point. You don't even stay down long enough for...
Balor goes for the pin. That stops the count.
That is my strategy in these matches. One, obviously don't get pinned, but the other is just make a lot of pin attempts.
And meanwhile, Erik. A defiant kick out after one.
You expect these pins to...
And that usually does do it.
He breaks up the pin just in time. And here's the cover.
Could be it.
I win almost every one of them.
I put him away right now.
Intercepts the pin attempt.
Ivar with a spin kick of doom.
Wow, talk about making the save.
Ooh, a vicious
I mean, I
shot
can
right
tell
to the dome.
that the ones that are dressed as barbarians
This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
are on the same
He's been
team.
dealt a good deal of damage.
But I don't know their names or
Drop kick from behind.
anybody else.
Balor goes for the pin. Keeps his team alive. What a save.
Obviously, if I don't know my own technique,
Drop kick.
I don't know anybody else's.
European uppercut.
Looking to put this one away here. Then down to Fiin Balor. He kicks out before the count starts.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable. Finn is tracking the target. And then quickly the cover.
Kick out just before two.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match?
We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet.
It might just be a matter of time. This one is close
Now,
to
most
coming
of
to
the
a
time
head.
that I've played Universe mode in any of these games,
Leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
I have let the computer AI
Escapes
manage
defeat.
what
Oh, nasty right hand
what
by
matches
Dunne.
take
The
place.
bitter end. Dunne right now, going for the win, not letting up.
He kicks out
Who's
at
in
two.
those matches?
What a match. He done just a stepped.
McDonough unleashing, and Pete Dunne's in trouble.
Ivar is down for the count. Got it. No, just a two.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. He's thinking he can end it here.
Referee in the way. Back to Erik.
So in those situations, I add to the roster
Slips away
whoever I
just
want.
in time.
Usually like 100
Balor goes for
slots.
the pin.
We got a referee out of commission here.
Look.
Someone's got to make a count.
Our referee is able to evade the contact there.
So I make a unique roster that nobody else has.
This could be all
Then I
over.
create
He might have already had a fall
shows.
if the referee wasn't out of
So
action.
in addition to
He saw that one coming.
And Erik
the
escapes
Raw
danger.
and the SmackDown and the NXT shows,
What
I
do
add
you
other
say?
shows.
I mean,
Generally the
this
highlight.
is amazing.
Then Bate.
The changes I make to the
Goes
roster.
for the cover. He might just have it.
And he only stays down for a one count.
The fact that these superstars can still be
And then
moving
I'll
at this point is
also
beyond the
add
realm of
premium live
reality.
events
That move appears to have rocked Finn
so that we have one about once a week.
Beautiful.
But after that, I let the computer handle it as far as what matches are in those shows and who's in those matches.
And that's it. Scores the win for the team.
Here are your winners, Finn Balor and
The
Gable.
AI usually does
Judgment Day.
a decent job of
And these
it.
two really do make the perfect pair.
Although
Have all
sometimes
the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what
it's
it's all
really
about.
hard to get some of
Winning
my
and
special
making money
wrestlers
in that
in.
order.
especially before they get a reputation. it was a 4-star match. The triple threats are really hard to deal with, so, you know, I consider that I did what I could. Now, again, none of their, I mean, it does say Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable, don't get me wrong, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people listed and only 2 with names, so. It's not like I can pick them by name.
The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it. Already feeling the energy of the crowd.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making
One
its way
fall.
to the ring, accompanied by Joaquin Wild.
I gotta learn how to say one fall in Latino, which would be Spanish.
Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds.
There's a lot of pride that comes with being a member of the LWO. Each and every one of these members are mighty proud of what they're a part of.
And that pride translates into their top-level performance in the ring.
I really don't know who these guys are, but I did choose to wrestle as Dragon Lee. Because, you know, why play this game if I'm going to sit back and watch people wrestle, right?
And so is
I mean, I have done that a few
out
times.
the window.
Representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds.
Bringing a
We
whole
have to
army
mention
with
the
me.
world-class amateur wrestling and mixed martial arts background for all of these competitors.
All those accolades, but zero respect and honor.
And as the universe matures, you know, you get reputations, you get wins and losses and things like that. And then it seems like the AI knows better how to rank you, how to deal with you and things like that. Now, I could just be reading into it. It could be a placebo effect for all I know.
I'll be honest with you guys,
It
I don't
looks
know
like
if anyone is at the
game
elite
itself
level
does
of
better
American-made.
the longer.
Well, they've shared years of
universe
technical
goes.
knowledge amongst each other, which has made them all technical
But
masters.
by the time it gets good, the next year's game comes out usually, and then the previous year's game generally doesn't get played. But we'll see what happens this year.
The sometimes insufferable yet always impressive Chad Gable here tonight.
It's like every word that comes out of Gable's mouth hits a nerve with the collective WWE Universe. But, like you said, Michael, there's no denying the pure talent and athleticism
Oh, we got the
that
same
Gable has.
chick rep that
Gable
we
saying
had in the
hopefully he
last.
can back up all of his talk in the ring.
But there's no place Dragon Lee feels more
I
at
thought
home than
maybe
right
they would
there in
switch
the
out
squared
refs
circle.
because
Dragon Lee can hit you
remember
from
she
all
was
angles,
knocked out
create offense from seemingly anywhere.
Yeah, Dragon Lee is as explosive in the ring as they come. This won't be light work tonight.
And Gable's lesson plan just got thrown off.
Lee held nothing back on that attack. Ooh!
Hey, this isn't a tag team match. Stop interfering.
Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because we are in for another amazing night of action here on Raw.
Side headlock applied.
The only reason he was able
Nice
to do
drop
that
toe hold.
was because the game made me lock in on his friend outside the ring and
Shin breaker.
didn't allow me
Kick
to
to
do
the stomach.
anything until I was attacked.
There's one thing Dragon Lee needs to do here. It's keep the speed going at all costs. The same goes for maintaining a flurry of offense. This will all come down to who dictates the pace.
Yeah, and if Dragon Lee can do that, he should be coming out of this one with a win. Oh, an overhand chop.
So So in other words, the game cheated.
Well-placed kick.
Oof. He just flipped the script there.
Wait a minute.
Now so far the
doing
X
under the
button
apron?
is working fine.
A manager grabbing anything from under the ring is beyond.
On the top.
Double axe handle.
Now it's doing it again to keep me from pinning the guy.
There it is. Boom. Nice.
What next? Setting up.
Basement drop kick. What impact. And he's looking out of sorts, Nat. He can do it here. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
It'll take more than that to
I
hold
didn't want him to
him
do
down.
it there. I wanted the match to be longer, more impactful on the audience.
Man.
No mercy being
More
shown to
exciting.
Gable here.
This is Dragon Lee in control because he's dictating the pace, keeping things going just the way he likes.
Don't worry about the guys on the outside, dude. You're in a match, a wrestling
Does the
match.
official
You
not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
may want to pay attention to.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Oh, sent straight to
your
the corner
opponent.
hard.
Gonna tap. Here it is.
One.
He kicks out with authority.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Ooh, boost kick finds
That's one of the benefits of taking
just stomping down.
the turn count,
what
the
impact.
turnbuckle
We can't
pad
be
off.
far from the finish line now.
Is
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
even if you don't put your opponent's face in it, if the ref is distracted by putting it back on, it might keep you from getting pinned, which is what happened there.
Oh, what a boot to the face!
It looked to me like a boot to the torso, not the face.
And now Lee could be closing in.
You would think one would be able to tell the difference between a torso and a face.
Dragon Lee from behind, setting up. Operation Dragon.
Terrible position for Gable.
1, 2,
And going for the pin.
3.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
How'd he do that?
That was the best weapon in the arsenal. But it
How he
wasn't
did that was he had his
And now Dragon Lee is taking over.
losers on the
Has to get
outside,
the energy to turn the tables.
Canadian Destroyer.
distract the ref.
The cover for the win.
1, 2.
This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Standing shooting star press.
I did that on purpose, just so you know. I'm trying to get
From the top, double stomp.
5-star matches. For you, for all the people there that paid money to
What a
see
kick.
this.
Lee gets met with a
Talking about the
response.
fictional
Showing
people
he's
there.
not out of it.
Stand.
He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match.
And Gable's hopes
Not
are
to
waning
mention
in
the
this one.
fictional people
Dragon
that I
Lee
believe will watch
displaying
this
all of his
video
ability.
in the years to come.
Gable is stumbling to his feet.
I have a dream, and the dream is that I will have 58,000 or more subscribers.
Dragon Lee. Operation Dragon. Dragon Lee just ended this.
Now, right now it is a dream because right now I have 42 subscribers, and I'm very grateful to y'all. He's still watching the people on the outside, which is why he didn't bother to pin the opponent.
Super kick! And
Even
now
though
Dragon Lee is taking over.
This is Chad's perseverance.
object of the game
From the
is
top,
to
double stomp.
pin your opponent.
Can Chad get out of this? Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
No, he's trying to get 5 stars.
Gable is waiting for it. Oh, goodness. Blasted right into the corner.
Oh, jaw-shattering.
I don't know the basis
Sounded a
that the
wake-up
game
and knocked
uses
out.
to determine who's going to be in matches.
Standing Shooting star press.
Who's going to be in the premium live
Gable
event,
withstand much more of this?
and who's going
Dragon
to
Lee displaying
be in
all
the
of his
championship
ability.
matches.
Dragon Lee from behind, setting it up. Operation Dragon. There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
I'm going to just assume
And these
the people
competitors are really laying it all on the line here.
that are
You can just tell
successful
how badly they want it.
the most and in the best matches
Reversal from Chad Gable.
are the ones that it would choose.
Lifts them up.
That
then
may or may
drops
not
them
be true.
down.
It's a real game.
With a DDT.
I don't know
And right into the cover.
any place
Might end this. Refusing to give up
that
even an
explains
inch of ground
the
as
algorithm
this
for
match
that.
continues.
It used to be you'd buy a game, there'd be a big
He
fat
answers right back.
manual with it.
Scrambling up the top turn.
And to be clear, probably nobody read the manual.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
And I'm sure the manual
Just
was
within
written
reach
with
of the
care
ropes and
for
forcing the
somebody
submission to
else.
end.
And now
That's the
Gable's
gaming
looking to
company.
fly.
Oh my God.
Crash landing.
Ooh. Ridiculous standing
I
shooting
myself
star.
only read manuals
Oh, ouch.
if I couldn't run the game. So like
What a
the
kick.
computer's in the shop, or it's not
Boy,
working,
what a kick.
or the game isn't physically running.
Taking his time, preparing to
I
attack.
shouldn't say physically because, you know, it's not a physical thing. but
Dragon Lee from behind, setting it up.
Setting up his opponent for Operation Dragon.
Gable is completely out of it.
Looking for the pin. I guess it was time to switch gears.
What is he doing?
And then I would read it like for nostalgia factor. I would read it because I missed the game itself, so I'd read about the
Listen
game
to this.
itself.
It's electric.
Then
Drop kick.
manuals got smaller and smaller. I mean, because in the day there were manuals.
Taking a moment to get pumped
There were hundreds
off
of
this
pages
crowd's
long.
incredible energy.
Standing shooting star.
And
Press
some were
incredible. And now
expertly
Dragon
written.
Lee is taking over.
Gable has to gather the
This
energy
is
to turn the tables.
definitely an art form
He's quick to get out of the way there.
that will be missed by those who have
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
seen some of the best examples of it.
Elusiveness from Gable.
Okay, my ex is sticking again.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Right on the arm.
Ooh.
So then, like I said,
Looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
and remember, having a manual, especially a big one,
Standing
300-page
shooting
manual.
star.
And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
I remember
Dragon Lee
Civilization
displaying
4 had a big
all of
manual.
his ability. And he
Having
evades the
all of that
attack.
What a way to get out of that.
made its own problems. One,
The lariat.
if you changed any of the information
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to
about
it
the
all.
things that were covered in the game,
Square
Then the
shot
manual
with the back
wouldn't be
elbows
corrected.
ends that. Oh no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Oh, the ankle locks in. The ankle locks in.
Although-
And that's it. It's over.
yeah, see, that's because I was trying for the 5 stars. I had a lot more help than you. I hate it when this game,
Dragon Lee
says I lost.
defeat here tonight.
when I
Yeah,
have the
Lee
guy
has to shake
defeated,
off this loss
he
if he
has
wants
no
to
help,
continue
and
his
I have so
success.
much help. But anyway, so games were much more complete back then. They didn't launch with nearly as many bugs or anything like that. But, you know, future patches, if they change something, then the manual would be incorrect if they changed anything about anything that was in the manual. And the other thing was, it was an extra expense to, you know, print up manuals, some of which were the size of books. not only to ship them and have them in the packaging and all of that. So again, their names aren't on here, so I don't know who they are. So then they went with thinner manuals, easier to write, easier to ship, didn't add as much to the cost. And then a lot of games, most games today don't have any manual
Absolutely
whatsoever.
cutthroat competitor. Here comes Dakota Kai.
Looking ready to assert her control.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first,
I think
representing Damage Control from
writing
Auckland,
game
New Zealand,
manuals is
the WWE Cruiserweight
it's a thankless task.
Champion,
You generally don't know who wrote the manual.
A Dusty
And
Rhodes
most people,
Classic winner.
They buy a
who has
game
had
and they want to play the
multiple
game. They don't want to
tag
sit
team reigns, but
and read
Dakota
something.
Kai
And remember,
is not to be
when it got
trusted.
ridiculous, you're talking reading something that could
There
take
are
10
plenty of
hours.
tag team accolades to Dakota Kai's name, but now she's taken aim at becoming a singles success.
You bought the thing
Yeah, she
to
is
play
more
it.
than ready
So
to
I understand.
act in her own ship.
I mean, I never once bought a game and then read the manual to see how to play it.
6 feet of raw power.
and her partner from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, the NXT.
Oh, I think that's who I wanted to be,
Women's
but I didn't
Champion,
recognize her.
Raquel
So
Rodriguez.
that's not how I chose who I chose to be.
Raquel, such a proud competitor, always shows incredible strength and resilience.
Rodriguez is always locked in on getting the win, too. Few can contend with the unbridled strength of Raquel Rodriguez.
Plenty of hard work maintaining this unbelievable physique.
And then she puts it to work in the ring to devastating effect.
Now this game has a game manual, but it's like 15 pages long, and most of it's legalese, and you really have to go look for
There
it to
is
find
a
it.
chill in the air.
There's nothing in it about
The
how to
arrival of the
become
bewitching
eligible
duo
for more
Fire and Dawn.
AI assigned
and Alba
matches,
Fyre. Holy
or how to become the #1 contender for a
The
particular
diabolical,
title.
elusive Dawn alongside Fire, the risk-taking warrior from a long line of Fire keepers.
A duo looking to dominate WWE's women's division.
And in the old days, there were also 900 numbers you could call. You would pay by the minute, and they would give you cheat codes or hints.
There's no
get through their
telling what
games.
lengths these two will go to.
So
in
they
order
had
to
an
win
incentive
this match.
Yeah, you
to actually
always have
put
to keep your
things
eyes on
in
Alba
your
Fyre
games,
and Isla
in
Dawn,
their
because
games
these two are always looking for a
you
sneak
couldn't get
attack
past
or a spell.
or through without those cheat codes or those tricks that they were giving, that they were selling on their 900 number. This was an additional way to make money after.
When we see the dark duo of Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn, we're looking at a team who's hungry and on the hunt for victims.
When you call yourselves the
pretty
Unholy
sure
Union, you're not exactly mentoring rookies. This team's not just dangerous. These women possess a power that
pretty
has the
sure I'm
capability to
Alba
level
Fyre
the
in
entire
this
women's division.
Fire and Dawn threaten to unleash scorched earth, and if they have their
Mainly
way, it can
because
very
she
well
was the
happen
only
tonight.
one that I
This could be a
recognized
night of
Going
the
for a
setup.
quick cover.
Not quite.
Ooh! Oh, perfect kick.
Ooh, kick lands. Shows great wherewithal there.
DDT.
Oh, God. And now placed in the corner.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Now a lot of players,
And my God, what a forearm!
these days will create their own.
And Kai not happy with absorbing the brunt of that one.
Yeah, Alba's building a way to take out the
Files their
competition.
own manuals. Sometimes I would say mini manuals, but sometimes not.
One counter met by another.
On how to play a game. I actually bought.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
The disrespect can be tasted
A
in the mouth.
fan-made manual for the Elder Scrolls
Nasty
Online.
kick.
She turns that attack away.
Lands the elbow.
It was supposed to be full of strategies on how
They're just
to
punishing their opponent now.
level quickly and how to make
Face first with a
build
waistlock
to the game
takedown.
that would be the most effective.
In a hurry.
The problem was just what I talked about. The company, ZeniMax Online, created
Elbow to the
the Elder
knee.
Scrolls
Into
Online.
a leg lock, and look at this brutality.
Changed the game all the time. They're putting
Nothing was
out
being held back with each of those
updates,
strikes. The tension has really been bubbling over lately between these superstars.
additional
Neither side
content,
wants to
and all
lay
of
down
that.
or relent. It has really been causing some turmoil
And so,
in the locker room as of late.
Yeah, both sides have massive
much
chips
of
on their
what's in
shoulders, and they seemingly just so happen
that
to collide
really
in their
well
paths to getting
detailed
them off.
deep
Alba shifts that to her favor.
book-length manual that the
She goes
person
for the cover.
created is obsolete by the time it goes out.
And she's not done yet.
Impressive to not even allow a two
And
count
the
at this
author
juncture.
can't do anything about that.
Devastating kick.
Escape that in a hurry.
Hot kick. And Alba perhaps not the only. A tag team match in a. Wow, superstars just tagging their way into this thing.
This team has disintegrated in short order.
Get it together. Come on. This superstar's out of here.
Yeah, so I don't know what that was about.
Making the dream work.
Well, now we basically have a handicap match on our hands.
Yeah, I don't know their stories.
And she anticipated what was coming.
And they're the tag champions or something like that. I saw they had gold.
Basement drop kick.
So that's interesting, but I don't know their
Has him up for a
backstories enough
power
to
slam.
know
Inverted DDT.
what it was about. I'm just pointing out that the game is making a big story and then
An
not
elbow
telling
drop
us
and
the
then
story, so we
Look
can't
at the knee
understand the
strikes.
story.
Takes out the knee.
And he keeps saying himself for a girl
Good night.
who would never be a him.
What a shot.
All the leverage in this match is slipping away from Rodriguez.
Raquel certainly being tested here.
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Yeah, we haven't even tagged our partner in. And Raquel Rodriguez doesn't even have a partner anymore.
Just planting their foot on their opponent's jaw. That's just insulting. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Ooh, insulting.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
She can't make a tag.
Alba stringing
Her
together
tag
a star
partner
pile
is
of
less.
offense.
And I don't think anything can stop
attention?
Fire now.
That dodge can buy Raquel time.
Oh!
Strong kick. My goodness.
Oh, kick connects.
Elbow to the leg, and look at this, just attacking the knee.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
I would say most
Big-time spine buster. Could lead to a
gamers do
big-time
not
win.
And only gets a
expect
one
a
count.
manual.
Amazing effort by
Either.
her.
They expect to get
In a well-timed counter.
whatever they need to know about playing the
These two
game
reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
from
Series of
an
counters
intro
here. Who
video
will finally capitalize.
and a tutorial.
Boom! to the jaw. Oh, you can pick up your teeth in section 112.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy to get
And I
out of
think
this.
there are still
Wearing that area down here. This is the
game
worst
guides
spot she can be in.
Has to think of something fast, or she'll be forced to tap.
that are still published, rarely, but
Oh, just like that.
Oh, man. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. She's able to evade.
it's not like it used to be. And the ones that publish the game guides are independent from the ones
Off the mark.
Alba expected that one.
creating the game. But when I say game guides, I'm talking about full books,
DDT.
like at Amazon or something. I buy them if I'm playing a game for more than 1,000 hours,
Manages to slip out of the way.
Super kick.
which obviously isn't a lot of games because there aren't a lot of 1,000
Whoa, leaping through the air.
hours in a given year, especially
Debilitating
for
attack
something
on the
like
leg.
playing video games. But if I'm playing a game over 1,000 hours,
And an elbow, too.
I probably like it enough to buy a game guide, even if I know how to play the
and
game.
Raquel's resolve might be wavering here.
You got to wonder, what does this do
And
to
all the time.
Raquel's confidence? Boom.
And I might buy it just because I
Stinging
enjoy
kick.
reading about the game.
Boom. She dodges out of the way.
That assault
So I bought
halting Alba in her
those
tracks.
professional
I expect a tag soon here. Have to take the chance to get your win back deep into the
game
match.
guides for Fallout 3,
Raquel looking to establish her dominance.
Fallout New Vegas. There was a really
Rodriguez
nice
has
one
this wrapped up.
2 count. And she's
Or-
still in the game.
You have to wonder,
Skyrim,
what
which I
more
bought.
does she have left? We have reached a whole other level here.
I don't know
I
if
bought
kicking
one
out was wise.
for
I think Raquel
the
is on the
Elder
verge of
Scrolls
hurting
IP,
her opponent.
Oblivion.
And heading up top.
From the top. Whoa, what a landing. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
I bought one from Rollercoaster Tycoon 3.
Submission, the gory special. And somebody get in there to stop this. There's no damn reason to put a hold on out here.
Just looking to do some damage as creatively as possible.
Look at this power. Incredible power from the position she was in.
I did the
It's
That's my
incredible
fault.
how
I
these
did the-
women have been going at it in this one.
What's really incredible is that they still seem far from finished.
She's back in the ring.
I did the submission backwards. It was my fault that she got out of it.
Vicious headbutt.
Down in the basement with a drop kick.
Down in the base.
Pin.
The
Alba could
basement's
put it all
so
the way
low.
here.
Hang my head over.
Interesting decision there.
Well, she clearly has more in mind.
No, she clearly wants to give the
Vicious
fans a
double
5-star
axe handle.
match. Now, if she had paid attention to the last
with an
match,
elbow to the gut.
she would see that that doesn't always work.
Big forearm connects. Tossing their opponent into position, making the climb.
She's got her bloody face.
And right away into the pin. She pops the shoulder up and one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from? Catches them with a jawbreaker. Clothesline. Well, that'll leave a mark. And listen to this.
See, I
place.
feel guilty that she doesn't have somebody she can tag, so I
From
haven't
the top.
tagged.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
From the middle. Oh, what a splash.
Fortune
What
favors the
splash?
bold. These risks could be a winning
Well,
strategy.
such a flash. I don't know why she isn't going to the top.
What a splash.
You have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile
we go.
over and over again.
From the top.
Alba Fyre with a swanton. No way Raquel's getting up now.
Fire, what's that wind that you desire? Do something. People are watching. You can't just,
Stomped to the belly. Alba
can't
stringing
just
together a
stand there
stockpile
looking
of
at people.
offense.
You're not going to find Alba showing any remorse. That looks painful. Oof. Oh!
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Making her way the
Oh,
only
it's
way
gonna
she knows
happen.
how.
And connects.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly.
Okay, we got
this
4.5
could be
stars.
just what they needed.
The scary Queen of Scots with a royal gesture to the crowd here.
It's pretty weird when you can show off for the crowd that way.
She needs to
Your face
refocus on
all
the task at hand
full
now.
of blood. Give the people what they want.
Oh, what a clothesline. This onrush has got to be draining Rodriguez.
Raquel's got to start turning the tide somehow.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous.
From the top, elbow drop. Insane strategy here as she goes up again.
From the top.
Alba Fyre with a swanton. Game, set, match for Alba Fyre.
Well, we still want that other half star.
Teeing off. Fire is really gaining the momentum now.
Or we
And I
would
don't
have
think anything
already.
can stop Fyre now.
Oh, what a kick. Oh, foot right in the throat.
Brutal.
Oops.
Ooh, double axe handle.
Oh. Face rake.
And mean.
Oh, man. Rodriguez shows the wheel. Clothesline.
I kind of like
Golly, what a knee.
that we don't have manuals now.
It's an into the ropes.
Although
and a
again,
sharp elbow
I
to
say
the
I
back.
miss the ones we had. They were good reading.
Oh, and that will keep Rodriguez at bay.
I enjoyed them. The best ones were good reading. They were obviously bad.
She's got her bell rung. She can take it.
But there were very talented people reading manuals,
Saw it coming
Making
and
the-
avoided it.
entertaining.
Lights out. DDT connects.
And to think that job, for the most part, doesn't even exist anymore.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
I mean, certainly the long form
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
game manual writer does
That's
not,
not what she was
as far as
looking
I
for
know,
there.
does not exist.
A string of counters.
The long form game manual.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Ooh. Stiff kick.
Yeah, close to 20 years.
That dodge can buy Raquel time.
Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. No, she kicks out.
You got a question. How much is it
Okay,
worth?
now
How
it's a
much is it worth to
5-star match.
continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
Now, if I can pin her,
This has been an epic encounter.
I should.
These fans are sending the decibel level off the
Because
scale.
it's a 5-star.
They might be able to put this one away right here.
Got it.
There you go.
There's the winners of the tag match.
5-star match. I didn't even have to tag in.
Fire and Isla Dawn. Holy you!
So Tyler gets credit, even though she wasn't even in the
Go
match.
back to the locker room, lick your wounds, and come back better.
I'm not.
That's easier
I'm
said
not
than done,
complaining. I'm
Corey,
just saying.
especially going through a dispute with someone like that.
Yeah,
He
she
might be
wasn't even
harsh,
tagged
but
in.
he's right, Byron.
This loss is only going to exacerbate their
It's not
disagreement
me.
from earlier.
It's her. So I miss the old manuals, but it's interesting. You know, the first video games you think of, you didn't need a manual with them. and you encountered them in the arcade where you wouldn't even have a manual. You think about it, you go, you put a quarter in the slot to pay Pac-Man, you're not reading 80 pages of how the ghosts work.
The lovable big man,
What
Otis.
does different dots mean? By the way, I'm playing as Otis
The
here.
following is a tag team match set for one fall.
What
The two
fall?
superstars representing the Alpha Academy from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at
Play Space Invaders, you just understand. You're,
Just take a look
you've got
at
this
Otis.
little ship,
He's such a unique powerhouse
there's-
technician.
these
Otis can
asteroids
be a
come.
devastating force when he wants to.
Wait, did I just get Space Invaders and asteroids confused? You play asteroids,
Unleashed in the
you understand.
hard
You got
hits
this ship,
and smooth
you're firing
dance moves.
missiles,
I
asteroids are
like
coming at
Otis
you.
plenty, but I could do without the dance moves.
You've got to,
Oh, just live a little, Corey.
fire at the asteroids and keep them from destroying your ship. Very simple. Nothing to write an 80-page manual about.
So exciting to see the power of Tozawa
And
on
his partner,
Raw.
accompanied by Maxine Dupree, representing the Alpha Academy from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa!
And a lot of
Tozawa
early
has had a
video
reputation
games,
for
of course,
goofy
came
antics.
from
Hey, remember when he
arcade
beat
games.
JBL at
And in an
poker?
arcade,
Yeah, but don't be
You're not
fooled
gonna
by it.
read
Tozawa's a technical wizard and has
a bunch
stamina
of
for
stuff.
days.
All the games
He's a
had to
threat
be-
against any competitor.
just easy to understand. You see the game, you get how it's played.
A look of focus on Tozawa's face.
Fearless and ready for whatever comes his way in this one.
So that's a really long way of saying this game doesn't seem to have a manual out there that says how they determine who's in
Get ready
The
for
championship
two of
matches.
the biggest future stars in WWE.
and who's
And
on the premium live events
426
and all of that, how they choose
Austin
that
Theory
sort of thing.
and Grayson Waller. And
Nobody explaining the secret sauce.
I hate to say this, these guys are indeed as talented as they think they are.
So I
I
let
think it's
them
about time we start showing A-Town
I
down
let
under
them
the respect they
do
deserve.
it, at least for this show. If I like this show, I might let them do it for another show too. Not deciding, so I wouldn't decide who's in the matches. They would just choose from my unique roster, which is the set roster plus the superstars I downloaded. And I wouldn't decide what kind of matches they are, but they would be putting matches in the shows that I created. They would decide who's in each match, and they would decide whether or not it's a
Well, the
championship.
tag team titles, also plenty of singles accolades for both men.
I have a feeling there are plenty more titles in their future.
Okay, like I said, I'm Otis here. He's a big
Here we go. We are live with A-Town Down Under. Waller and Theory love trash-talking their opponents to set up a blindside attack.
Waller and Theory are best mates and masters of... Lock the arm drag, rolls through, pinning combination.
And that was only a one.
He's looking to get this match won in short order.
No, I think it's smart of him to try and
Oh, he had that scouted.
pin me so early, even if he couldn't do it.
Reversal catches Otis there.
I believe in
We're seeing one
Frequent
response after another.
attempt.
Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
They're very exciting for the crowd, and you never know, something might happen
And a kick.
that you
We got
weren't
it covered.
anticipating.
He kicks out almost immediately.
Maybe just testing the waters with that one. Oh, ouch. Oh, my goodness.
Big forearm.
A nice shot by Otis. Looking to catch him off guard. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Premature to try to end things now.
Oh! Ooh! Draped across the top rope. Wow! Clubbing forearm!
Ref, they got both of their wrestlers in the ring at the
Strike to
same
the
time.
back. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Oh, look at the knees.
Precision strikes. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
He's a he, not a they.
And Waller unable to put his money where his mouth is there.
Otis will be dangerous if he can keep dishing out offense like that.
Bam! Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm.
Followed by the flatliner.
Oh, clothesline. Ooh! Boom, what a kick. Ooh!
Ooh, what a kick it was, it really was. Oh, such a kick.
Boom!
Connects on the kick.
Ooh! Kick finds it. Ooh! What an interception! Dragon screw! Kick to the gut. Ooh! Brutal forearm. Producing a trampling.
I'm thinking about
Oh, not to the belly. Oh.
doing
Knew what was coming there.
a stream of Arena, but I don't know whether it will record properly.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Oh, good gravy. Double the trouble, double the damage.
Dropping the elbow. His opponent keeps piling it on him.
Or he surely doesn't have
I
much left in
definitely
him.
want
It's like
to
we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
Propped up in the
do
corner.
Cesaro
Arena,
manages the counter.
A chain of reversals here.
Dagger
Every
fall.
motion getting cut off.
Battle Spire.
Wards that off. What a response.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Boom. He connects with a counter. Running Hurricanrana.
Oh, man.
See, when it says the Elder Scrolls 3 forward, not precisely true.
Waller anticipated that one.
Wow, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Because there were more than two.
Elbow drop to the leg. And again.
Elder Scrolls game.
Ruthless.
It's just that Bethesda wants us to forget about.
Counter knees. That'll buy you some valuable time. Oh, my Lord. Steady stream
About
of moves taking out
Battle
Waller.
Spire,
And Tozawa might have more in store.
And oh, my God.
Red Guard Adventures.
Right to the jaw.
Through
And
the back door, and the second time connects.
I am thinking about showing you Arena of the Scrolls game. Daggerfall, Battle Spire, Red Guard Adventures, and of course,
You got to dodge just in time.
we do Morrowind.
And Grayson gets that turn back on him.
We do Oblivion,
What a forearm.
Skyrim,
And Tozawa is having his way right now.
Grayson has to start volleying back somehow.
and if I'm still alive when it launches, I will also do the Elder Scrolls
And a jab
6.
to the face. Counter by Grayson.
He's finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Yeah, Waller able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Akira Tozawa planted one there.
Laser precision.
But we'll get Ed the second time around.
Oh,
Grayson now undertaking
No, I
his role.
think Arena
yeah, Akira Tozawa is
And Dagger
executing
Fall.
his game plan. Rolling
Battle
thunder,
Spire.
face first.
and Red Guard entrance are really hard to play and they're hard to look at. But with Daggerfall, we do have another engine we could play it in.
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
To upgrade the graphics, upgrade some of it, make it easier to play. So we might
Grayson Waller.
do Daggerfall Unity.
Will Waller make it pay off?
2 count. No, my, that
Rather
was
than
close.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
Man, it might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done. Caught an elbow to the gut for that
I
effort.
mean, we'll do vanilla Daggerfall, don't get me wrong.
My God, what a forearm!
But we'll probably switch
Kick to the gut. Sent
to
to the
Daggerfall Unity so that we can play Daggerfall
Will that close Waller out?
with
Otis is hungry.
some of the best
Otis
mods for
is
it.
ready.
Off the rope.
Launched up high into the pop-up powerbomb.
Making it look better, play better.
War is being waged here, and no one is
More
willing
exciting.
to surrender.
All of the damage must be taking its toll.
I'm a huge Bethesda fan. I don't know how I got to talking about this during the wrestling.
And stayed one step ahead.
Those who
Grayson a step ahead there.
love this
Otis seems to be
channel
executing his game plan.
Yeah,
will
some
learn
flaws
to
in
love
Theory's game plan
hearing-
are showing.
Oh, man.
Solid contact across the chest.
ramble off down rabbit
Lift
holes
off.
and talk about unrelated
Time
things.
elbow.
Although this is at least gaming related.
What a match.
It's total madness in here. Driving down with the axe handle. Grabbing a hold of the arm. Oh, hip drop onto the arm. Grayson is in big jeopardy here.
Well, we could actually put him out
Second
anytime we
ropes.
want. I'm just trying to get that.
Does that finish Waller for good?
It does if we want to, but we're trying to get
Grayson
that
falling
elusive,
victim to a surge of attacks here.
Yeah, Otis is getting fired up.
star,
Tossing their opponent like they're
his
nothing.
opponent.
Ooh, kick.
No, this would be taunting his
Otis
opponent.
is feeding off the WWE Universe.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Bam!
He counters with a great reversal.
Opportunity now for Waller to capture some momentum.
Yeah, Waller's survival instincts are taking over.
And Otis is showcasing his arsenal.
But Grayson can't let this flourish derail him. What a clothesline! Ouch!
Boom.
And he finds an answer for Waller.
Oh, ouch!
And into the corner he goes.
Big back body drop.
Big back body drop, give it like a bone. I've done that joke so many times. You know. Okay.
What a punch! Oh, clothesline!
Theory in a daze. This might be over.
It would be if I wanted it to be over. I want 5 stars.
Off the rope.
Whether it's true or not, I want to believe
Will
if
Otis
I
make it pay
deliver
off?
better matches, I will get better opportunities.
Devastating kick. That's using your head.
And the truth is, even if I found a manual that said none of that's true, I'd probably still act as if it were true. I was trying to get up into the corner, by the way, to to jump on them.
But
it took me out of the ring
a
instead.
shot to the face.
Brainbuster across the knee. This could be it. It could end right here.
And referee cuts off the count in 1.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Austin Theory about to take his opponent A-town down.
Does that finish Otis
Okay,
off?
this is bad.
That might have done it. This could be it.
Got it. What a
So there's another match I
saw.
lost trying to get that 5th star because
Here are your winners,
I had them
Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
very pinnable several times straight.
Down under.
Theory and Waller with the win.
But I want
we'll
to
never
deliver
hear
the
the end of
big
this.
Theory and Waller showed fantastic tag team IQ to earn the W.
Theory and Waller are unlucky, but it doesn't explain how matches are won in the record book.
So I'm a big Bethesda fan, and Bethesda created the Elder Scrolls. They didn't create Fallout. They bought Fallout. They created the Elder Scrolls, and they created Starfield. So I have a tender place in my heart. I have a tender place in my heart for Fallout as well. But
This is
The Elder Scrolls
WWE's
was created
benchmark match that tests the combatants like they've never been tested.
by
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Bethesda.
And
So
that only gets a 1 count.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Oh,
that's why I'd like to.
High knee right between the shoulders.
You saw that being telegraphed. Locking
Well,
up
this
with
is
the collar
stupid,
elbow.
by the way. I want to point out how idiotic it is. It says
Goes
that
for
my
a headlock.
challenge is to win the match in under 5 minutes. Well, it is by its very nature.
Staying attached, he
15
moves
minute
nicely
match.
into a tight
It
headlock.
cannot be won in 5 minutes.
trying to make the switch out here, and does
So-
quickly into a side headlock.
The game is confused.
Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
Nice escape, and now takes control.
What a punch.
Big clothesline.
I hope they don't say that I failed when I don't win a
And
15-minute
Sami Zayn
match
reverses
in
it,
5
Taking
minutes.
this fight back into the ring. Collar and elbow tie-up. Able to shift out of the hold here to gain control. Honing in on the arm there.
Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks. Tied up with the hammerlock now.
This is just a completely different match than
Using
I'm
the
used to.
elbow as a weapon.
Kidding me.
Back of his neck. This could do it.
It could, but it won't.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Showing his determination there with that kick out. What a double axe handle. Ooh. Strong kick. My goodness.
What a damaging blow. Can he do it here? Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Ooh. That kick will stop you in your tracks. He's going up. Looking to finish it off. Swan-Ton bomb. Right back up the ropes.
Sky high.
Down with a senton.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And now Reed is under immense pressure.
This is Reed's resolve being challenged.
the ropes.
Shoulders down. He scores an early fall. High-risk territory for Zayn.
Oh, man. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. Shoulders up before 2.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of
I
this
think that's
matchup.
funny
And
that
now we
it
have
says I've
reached
got
the
to
quarter
win.
point of this matchup.
15
It's never
minute
easy to
match.
come back from behind in a match like this, but with plenty of
5
time
minutes.
left on the clock, now is not the time to stress about it.
Will this be enough? Kicks out. He still has
I
it.
don't know what's going to happen in
Give
45
up.
seconds.
And landing with the double axe handle.
Oh, what a kick. Boom. Kick lands. This is it. And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Ah, snapmare. Fought up an elbow. Ooh. Strikes with a kick. Bam.
And Reed fends that off.
DDT. Did you hear the impact? Ooh.
Yeah, it says we failed.
Ooh. Guys, we could be looking at the start of one of the all-time great sports entertainment rivalries.
Way to put the cart before the horse, Cole. Sure, there's potential here. There always is, but they're not exactly...
We're going to finish it off. Swanton bomb. That should do it right there. 3, no.
So close. That could have been it.
It'll be interesting to see at the end of this match
Double axe handle.
whether it says
Scaling the
that he failed.
turnbuckle here.
I mean, it's
Taking
universe
flight.
mode. I don't think they can have me replay it until he succeeds at it.
Club. Constant attacks from Zayn.
Yeah, Zayn's appearing unstoppable.
Does he have it here?
And on the ropes to stop the pin.
Boom.
He dodges out of danger. Caught with a clothesline.
Reed has him up. Driven down with wasteland.
Bronson Reed put all of his 300-plus pounds behind that attack.
Launching. Crash landing.
Vicious right forearm. Oh, my gosh.
Will it be?
I mean, it's clear who's winning, but it's amazing I'm only winning by 1.
Is this a no? No, it isn't. He kicked out. He kicked out.
Getting out of
This
that
is our
by the
main event,
skin of
by
their
the way.
teeth.
So at the end of this
Oh, what a kick.
match,
Ooh,
we
stinging
will
kick.
end the video.
Oh,
I will upload it and
gets out of dodge.
Oh my God! A clothesline.
play some other video.
Reed holds him off. Clothesline.
Game.
Stiff kick.
Kick. Nasty kick.
Was able to slip away
To
from
give
that.
you plenty of content to love and to watch.
Steered away there. Looking for more damage here.
He thinks he has it. Kicks out before the 2 count.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Huge toss. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
This has been an absolutely brutal display of will from these men.
You can see the flames starting to flicker. And it's only a matter of time before one goes out.
He's trying again.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
That hit connects from Sami Zayn. Into the cover.
To the cover.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. And Reed fends that off.
Well, he's down by
Does he
1,
get
but
it here?
it is amazing that it's just 1.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Oh, perfect kick.
Well-placed kick.
Will it be? I think
It
so.
won't. Probably won't.
And he was able to get the fall.
Oh, he did get it. Wow.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
From Witty.
Uh-oh. A reversal. He saw
Up high. Diving crossbody.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. A kick out at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. He gets out of the way.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Into the cover.
Beautiful drop kick. Wake up in the
Kicking out before the count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
I wouldn't say that,
Headed
but
out of the ring, but the count is looming. Oh, with a
I mean, we're down to 6
countering
minutes.
that offense.
Reed showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Bronson was getting grinded.
He may get the 3 count right
He
here.
might.
I think so.
And that fall will get added to his score.
Okay, that was sad.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come next.
Yes, press. Cover here. And he secures a fall here.
Good. That's payback for the one he got on me. And we're
Got
in
out of there at the
a
perfect
4-star
time.
match now.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
What a forearm. Looking stunned here, guys. He's going for the pin. This could be it. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel
You
the
can't have
agony
a
of defeat
winner
is causing
before
this never.
The 15 minutes is up. You need to know the rules of the match, moron. That's why we don't have a winner.
And Reed moves out of the way.
He's about to
I would move if I were you.
do it again.
Vicious right forearm. Big blow. Could be.
We got a cover. And he fights it off. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
I thought he had him too.
Double axe handle smash.
He thinks he has it.
I think he has it.
He scores the fall.
Big time power slam.
And
Big
Sami
time
taking it
power
back
slam.
after
Give
that
it back
offense.
and phone.
Yeah, this has
This
been a
goes
grueling
down.
Iron Man match. And you
Shoulders down. He kicked out. Oh my God, he kicked out.
I understand the sentiment, but now is not the time to bask in disbelief.
We're going to finish it off. Swanton bomb.
And now we are 3/4 of the way through. Does he get him here?
He's got the ropes, and the pin is broken.
Oh, ouch. Strikes with a kick. Ooh. Oh, what a drop kick.
Ooh, what a drop kick.
Nice
What's your drop
job
kick?
dodging contact.
This could do it.
Probably not, especially not that near to the ropes.
He went for it and scored.
But then again, what do I know? I told you to pin the man. I didn't tell you to go outside.
Basement drop kick.
Basement drop.
This is it.
Made a man over. 1 number 2
Add that to his score.
I just blamed for your basement drop.
Blast off. At the top and to cover. Is it enough?
I got what I got. Basement drop.
Clothesline. Reed is getting picked apart right now.
Yeah, Reed's defensive instincts.
Oh my God. Diving moonsault. Just absorbing way too much. And there's the cover. And he scores a fall here.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon. Ooh. Evades the attack.
This is Monday Night Raw on
Wicked forearm. Did you hear that?
WWE 2K25.
In the center of the ring now, up top, springboard, DDT!
I am your poorly agent, Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer.
He's got a fall in the back.
Bringing you all the action.
Oof. And now Zayn has all gears in motion.
Sami Zayn has got everything going exactly how he wants it.
He's trying to get that elusive 5th star. Will he get it, ladies and gentlemen?
Spectacular diving Hurricane Rana.
With only 53 seconds left,
He may get the 3 count.
doesn't look like he's going to get the 5th star.
And yes, he just got a fall there.
Ooh. Knee strike connects. We're going to finish it off. Swanton bomb.
This match is getting the better of him.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Barely any time left on the clock now. Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Come on, let's get that 5th star.
Takes it right down.
Okay, we didn't get 5 stars. It's still a really good match, ladies and gentlemen. Really good match.
Sami Zayn!
And guys, that was a spectacular Iron Man match.
Sami Zayn brought that fire and seized his moment to capture the victory.
Sami.
Oh my God! Crash and burn.
Oops. Yeah, he totally missed the guy who's going after.
Boom. Oh.
I'm hooked on a feeling.
Watch out! Taking a flight to nowhere.
Double axe
The
handle.
drugs are good for me.
Double axe handle smash. Double axe handle connects.
And Reed fends that off.
I was just trying to get that 5th star. Well, it was at least an instant classic right here on your favorite new YouTube channel. It's been around a little under 4 months. Got 42 subscribers. I expected more, but we picked up the last 4 in a couple of days, and so I'm excited about that. If you're watching this and you haven't become a subscriber, certainly become a subscriber. Leave comments down below, non-threatening, non-profane comments, and thank you so much for being here. You're listening to, well, what it is your favorite YouTube channel, your poorly aging, sarcastic, PC Witty Gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo.